Hey, y'all. Come on in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. What's going on, y'all? Let me tell y'all what we got going on today. First of all, it's your girl Paulette. I am the host of the day shift, the Sunday brunch, and also now officially Tips, Topics, and Talk, which comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the Sunday brunch, my personal page, and then also the Brownstone Center. What do I want you guys to do? Enjoy yourself. Sit back, relax. Remember on Monday for Tips, Topics, and Talk when we talked about broke pole, I also said I was coming back today on Wednesday, and we were going to be doing another quick and easy meal. Why? Because I had to go to work today, and I ended up moving a bunch of stuff around in the office and dropping some things off to some of the people on campus. And so I ain't with all the shenanigans today, just like I wasn't on Monday. But that does not mean that you are not going to enjoy this easy meal. All I needed was a pound of ground beef. Why? Because it's only 3 people in the house, right? Everybody else is either gone to work, they live in their own life, or they on campus somewhere else. And it's just the 3 of us. It's myself, KJ, and Amina, right? But that doesn't mean that they don't deserve a good meal. So I got Sally going, and I have a pound of ground beef in there. And we are going to add some mild taco seasoning to the mix. That's it. That's all we're going to do. It's been cooking for some time, but I want to help it out just a little bit. And y'all, I don't need anything else. I don't need any of the brownstone blends. I don't need any of that. And the reason why is because once we finish adding everything to it, it's going to make it salty. And so we don't want to add anything else to the mixture. We just want to come on in, y'all. Come on in. It's all right. Let's get in here. Let's enjoy ourselves this evening. So, again, like I talked about earlier this week, we got some ground beef we're going to cook up here. Okay? And this new hack that everybody is talking about, there's a new hack, y'all. Y'all want to know what the new hack is? The new hack is instead of draining the meat, you take a paper towel and you soak the meat, you soak the oil up. Okay? Because one of the biggest problems that I've always had, honestly, was draining the meat and losing some of the meat into the sink, which of course I'm not, I repeat, not going to put back into the skillet. Okay, I'm just funny like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try the hack. I'm going to try the hack for the very first time because I keep seeing people doing it, on TikTok, on Instagram, all of that. So I'm just going to soak up some of this grease like so. Now I don't know if this is going to be like a thing I'm going to continue to keep doing, but it soaked it right up. Look at that. Look at that. Soaked it right up. Look at that. All that grease soaked right up. Wow. Okay, so here's the other issue. How I should have got a bag, shouldn't I have? But it soaks it right up. Look at that. Don't fry the paper towel with your stuff. Get you a bag and put it in there. So I'm going to prime your bag and I'm going to put it in there. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so I might need to do it again to soak up the rest of that grease. See, look at that. Soaked it right up. Perfect. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to soak up some more of that grease. Because you want more of the meat as opposed to the grease. And so I'm going to move that over to the side. Look at that. And then also I'm going to turn this oil, turn the heat down just a little bit. And I'm going to grab some more of this. Again, we don't need a lot because it's not a lot of people, okay, during the work week anyway, right? Because Imani's gone to work. Everybody else is in school or, preparing for their wedding, all kinds of stuff, okay? So because of that, we are just prepping and doing what we can. So I'm going to turn this heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to grab some more of this oil, okay? Grab some more of the oil and not the meat, okay? Look at that. It picked it right up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I do want to leave some of the oil in there so that the meat isn't 100% super dry, but we do want the majority of this grease out of here. And it's just It's just a matter of just putting it right there in an empty spot and getting your grease up. That's it. Guess what that was, folks? That was your tip for the day. Woohoo! We're ready. Okay. Now, I'm going to finish up here because we don't need anything else. Okay? I'm going to turn my oven on because we're going to make a very small casserole. Now, this ground beef I'm going to put away. I'm going to put it in the deep freezer or the freezer rather so that I can have it for later. Now, here's something else I'm going to do. We're going to take Roger, which I already have out, and we already have Sally out. Sally is right here, but we're also going to turn this down super, super low. Now, the next thing that I'm going to need, folks, tomato. I'm going to need onion, and I'm going to need a bag of Doritos. Are you ready? Let's go. So I have a bag of Doritos. I need an onion. I have a sliced onion already ready, so y'all don't have to worry about it. I'm going to dice that up. I have, let's see, I'm going to take some sour cream, and I'm going to take, if I can find it, y'all. My refrigerator is so full. Oh, I need cheese, so I'm going to need some cheese, even though the Doritos have cheese. We want to add some cheese to our mixture here, and then, let's see, I want to add, let's see. I might have to ask KJ what he did with it because I can't find nothing. All right, so I have some tomatoes. We're going to add a couple of tomatoes to this. Okay? A couple of tomatoes. I'm going to wash those. And I also have some of my green onions. I want to use some of those as well. Okay? And I think that's it. That's what we're going to use. Okay? So I have Roger. He's back so that he can do some cutting with us. I have 2 tomatoes. I have an onion that I cut up earlier today when I was having lunch. And or when I was preparing my lunch for work. So we're going to leave that there. We're going to leave it on low. And whatever we do, we got to move fast. Okay? So I'm going to wash these. I still cannot find my sauce because the sauce is going to be important, okay? Because what I'm going to do, since Sally is a cast iron skillet, we're going to put everything in the cast iron skillet along with our cheese and our veggies, and we're going to put it in the oven that is already preheated. We're going to wait for it to go beep, 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 okay? So let's do that. Hey, KJ! So we're going to take my veggies. Oh, I need a knife. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a knife. Again, with this particular recipe, you don't need any additional seasoning except for your taco seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Hey, where's the salsa that we had from Monday? Because I don't know what you did with it. And why wouldn't you put it in the refrigerator? Huh? Okay. All right. So, KJ, come say hello to everybody.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing?
They doing all right, I guess. All right. Now, I'm slicing up these onions. Now we're going to do the same thing with the tomatoes. Then he leaves the pantry door open with the light on. How about that? Okay, so all I'm doing is I have the pecani sauce or the salsa that we had from Monday, okay? And I am just going to add that to these tomatoes that we're going to slice up. I'm actually going to cube these now that I've washed them, okay? I'm going to chunk them just a little bit, make some squares. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to do. Make you some big chunky bits of vegetables or fruit, because some people say, oh, tomatoes are fruit. I don't care what it is. It's red today. That's what it is. And all we're going to do is put this over here with our onions. Beep, beep, beep. So we know our food is going to be good and hot when we're done. Okay, so I'm just cutting up our veggies really quick. And y'all, because this is like the picante or the salsa has a slight heat to it, you probably don't need to add anything additional to it. You might want to put that on the side. Again, this is a quick meal because I really wasn't feeling it today. Again, and you have those. I think a lot, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. A lot of it probably has to do with the fact that we are in the spring months, and spring means outside weather. And because of that, I'm probably going to be spending a lot more time outside. I promised myself this year I was going to try my best to invest in a better grill. Let me wash these off. We have our green onions. Okay. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut those up super small. Okay. That's all we're doing is cutting those up super small. So we're ready to rock and roll here. Okay. And the cool part about these meals is you prepare only what you need. Like you don't, unless of course you're like me. So some of the food that we had from Monday, we still had left over. So all I did was pack it up so Imani could take it to work, or I could add to it and take some to work myself, or KJ can take him some for lunch or whatever, because he really doesn't care for school lunch. Okay. So there you go. Done. Y'all, we talked about Broco on Monday. Can y'all believe we talked about Broco? All right, so now here we have this beautiful array of colors. We have the green, we have the red, we have the white. And I'm going to grab Sally. We're going to bring her over here. Okay. And we're going to make a quick casserole with our ground meat. And guys, remember what I said? It's not a bunch of us in here, so we don't need a lot. And I have my cheese. So I have a cheese blend of Colby and Monterey Jack. And my oven is on so that we can just heat it up a little bit and get that cheese melted. So here we go. We have our let's use this, what we've been using. We're just gonna stir that up just a little bit. Sally been cooking. Now you see what that paper towel did? It took out a lot of that oil. I left just enough so that the meat wasn't super dry. Now, here comes the fun part. We're just gonna take our vegetables from Roger and we're gonna put them directly into Sally. Easy, easy. Okay, and then this will just be ready to be washed. Okay, there we go. We're done with that next. I'm going to put that over there, and we're just going to mix all of our vegetables together. You see how it's starting to come together, and you still have a good meal. So again, we started with a pound of ground beef, and then we have our taco seasoning that we added to the blend, to the mix. And then we have vegetables. We got onions, tomato, and these are Roma tomatoes. What I did was I used what I had, right? And then all I'm going to do is take my salsa or my paste picante sauce, and I am going to put that right in here. As a matter of fact, might as well just put all of it, okay? But I tell you what we got was 2 good meals out of it, because remember on Monday, we had what? A quick fajita. Actually, in the same dish that this is in. So now we have our picante sauce, our tomatoes. You see how that's starting to look? And then all I'm going to do is take some of our cheese and put it on top. The reason why you haven't heard me bring up the Doritos yet, because I don't want the Doritos to be soggy. Okay? Because then that'll be no fun. But we have our cheese that we're going to put on top. Yum. Okay? Yep, I moved it with my hand because I want it to be completely covered in cheese. Okay? Now, let's take our Doritos or whatever tortilla corn chips you want to use. And here's what we're going to do. Boom. We're going to crush them up right over top of our blend of our ground beef, our cheese, the tomatoes, all of that. Okay? Look at that. I'm going to put some more on top. This would be fun for like the family to do together. You know what I'm saying? Especially if like this is their thing. And then put a little bit more. All right. Now the rest we're going to use. Look at that. And guess what we're not going to do since it's already hot? We're not going to leave it in the oven long. We just want it in there long enough to get that cheese good and melted and to not disturb the Doritos where they are soggy. Okay? I'm just going to beat that up just a little bit. Okay? We ready? We're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. See how simple that was? Y'all, I promise you, it is officially 16 minutes in. 16 minutes in. And I have already prepared dinner. It's done. I'm going to go ahead and open the oven. Let me show you. And I'm going to put it in the oven. That's it. Now, the oven is already on. Okay? It's been preheated. We're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Sally is good to go. Okay? Oh, there we go. All right. Now, let's get to cleaning up a little bit while we're here. Okay? That's going to be important. Let me tell y'all something. Clean your kitchen as you go. Then you won't have a bunch of stuff that you have to do later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it a lot, and it drives me nuts. I'm going to take off my sister's bracelet. And I'm going to start straightening up just a little bit. So this, of course, is an empty bottle. Y'all, I'm leaning to the side again. Okay. So, hopefully you guys have already heard through the grapevine in these internet streets that it is what? It is Customer Appreciation Month. The entire month of, oh, look at my hands. Y'all got to wash my hands. But I got to get this straight because y'all looking, I look sideways. Sitting sideways. Okay, so there we go. All right, so one of the things that we've been talking about while I wash these little dishes, we've been talking about Customer Appreciation Month. For the entire month of April, we are running a special on the Brownstone Blends mix. Okay? We want to thank you guys for listening. We want to thank you guys for downloading the app. We want to thank you all for watching the live videos and sharing the reels and being a part of the Brownstone community. I appreciate you more than you know. Okay? I really do. So what I'm doing right now, I gotta find me some bleach. Listen. What is all this? Multi-surface cleaner? I just want some bleach. Listen, right here. Okay? I want a little bleach in my water. Do not judge me. Okay? Just put bleach in there. We're gonna knock these little dishes out. And that's your tip for today. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Even if you already have a dishwasher, I don't need that. Every once in a while, you know what I would do if I were you? I would touch my dishes. I would try to touch them more than the dishwasher. Okay? Because a lot of times, we get real comfortable and we forget. We didn't always have a dishwasher. And if we did, if there was anything like the house I grew up in, you didn't use the dishwasher. That was a no. That was an absolute no. You did not. Okay, so what we did today was we made a very quick and simple dinner. And here's what you can do with that, the Doritos and the tacos. Because really what it is a taco salad with Doritos. I just call it fancy stuff, right? I try to keep it quick and simple so I know that the kids will eat it. And then I also try to make it simple on myself where I'm not wearing myself out trying to get stuff done. Okay? Another tip for you, when you run your dishwasher, make sure that you leave enough space for your dishes to get clean. If not, you might as well be hand washing them. And that's if you're good at hand washing, okay? Here's something else you need to know too. When you're running your garbage disposal, please do not run your garbage disposal dry. Don't just turn it on. Turn on cold water and run it. Okay, that's going to keep you from tearing it up, tearing the motor up, and also from you damaging your parts on the inside of your garbage disposal. When you run it like that, here's what you're doing. You are damaging the parts with hot water. So please run it with a cool water or cold water whenever you run it. That would be the best thing to do. That is your tip for today as I wash my dishes. Okay? Because really what I'm doing is I'm waiting to see what this is going to turn out like. And then we're going to call KJ again and have him come and visit for a spin and see how everything turns out. Okay? Why is she not rinsing? Because I'm not done washing my dishes. But I do want to make sure that we start, this process. I encourage you, if you're going to be using your kitchen, make sure that your kitchen is clean when you're done. It makes it so much easier. It really does. When you finish doing what you're doing. Now, what, of course, am I going to be talking about tonight? First of all, thank you guys for listening to the day shift this morning. If you want to check out the replay, what I have considered doing is making it a podcast. That's what I'm thinking about doing, so you can check it out. But normally, if you miss the morning day shift, you can check it out again. The replay happens again on KCCR, the app, at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you can listen in to the news and information. We do talk about, entertainment. We talk about the weather. We give shout outs, birthday shout outs. We like to show people that we appreciate them with giveaways and stuff like that. And I know that Carlo Collins is going to be definitely talking about that here in the next couple of days, because I know that he's going to be doing some cash giveaways. And if I were you, I would try to stick around and to see. And you can definitely check out some of our listeners who have already won some cash giveaways. Look at that. Y'all see how I'm just cleaning my counter down. I'm going to wipe down Mary Alice, and we're going to put her back. Okay, she's already been soaked in mineral oil, as you can see, so she's good to go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put her back where she belongs. Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high. All righty. Lord, let me not forget to clean this up. Okay, now, what do I want you guys to do? What do you do? I need you guys to download the KCCR My Brownstone Living app and listen in. Okay, right now, you're going to be listening to what we call our Urban Mix. And then also, you'll be listening to talk shows and podcasts and our DJs and stuff like that as they start to join the family. Okay, we're finalizing some stuff with some other folks that have been a part of the family for some time. So we're super excited about that. And in the meantime, what I want y'all to do is to get ready for the Sunday brunch. Okay, the entire month of April, there is a topic for the Sunday brunch. And what I didn't tell you on Monday was that we literally have a challenge that's coming up this month. I was going to do it in March, but because of the death of my sister, I had to push everything back, because the day that she passed away was the day that we were actually starting the launch, and it's called Your Marching Orders. I definitely want you to get in and get into it, because we're going to be talking about scripting. We're going to be talking about journaling. We're going to be talking about your faith and motivating yourself on a regular basis. That is a part of the Sunday brunch, okay? So we're going to be doing everything again, and we're going to give you guys an opportunity to be a part of it. It's absolutely free. It's a 5-day challenge. And the link should already be available on It's the Sunday Brunch and the Brownstone Center. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and register, sign up. You don't want to miss this particular challenge. It actually starts on, I want to say, April 18th, which is the day after Easter. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. Okay, so Monday through Friday, we're going to be talking about the 5 things that you need to do before you start telling a different story in your own life. And that is, you got to get that mind right. So we're going to be talking about that. And the reason why I want to share that with you guys is because I know it worked for me. I'm going to tell you how it worked for me, and it's going to flip you out. It really, really is. Okay, so make sure that you've got the app downloaded. Make sure that you are registered for the upcoming newsletter, the Brownstone Living newsletter. The one from 2 weeks ago, I think, is already posted, but we're not going to be doing that again. You will have to register. We just kind of wanted to show you guys, hey, this is, what you're missing. And you miss a lot of sales. You miss a lot of opportunity on some good stuff, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this up. Now, let's save it for when we take the cheese, take the Doritos and stuff out of the refrigerator, okay? So we're definitely going to do that. Hey, KJ! All right, now, the next thing that I'm going to do, you know what, y'all? You know we're going to do it. Now, with this particular recipe, you can add like, corn or corn on the cob. You could do like a rice and tomato paste kind of deal or whatever. Yes, doing just fine. It's just enough. Kevin! So my son is not answering. Because I definitely want him to try it out. Go tell him I said, come here, baby. Okay, y'all. So, here's what I need y'all to do. Get into this. We got more stuff coming. Tomorrow morning is more the day shift with news and information that you can use. And make sure that you are getting more tips, topics, and talk with the Brownstone Living newsletter. All you have to do is sign up. It is available on the Brownstone Center's Facebook page. And then also, the link is in my bio, too. You can check it out there and register for that. So, KJ, can you grab Mary Alice?
What?
Grab Mary Alice.
Who is
If you're going to come over here, you got to change your shirt because your shirt is dirty. Don't come on camera with your shirt dirty. Change your shirt. This is Mary Alice.
Mary? You have never named this.
Yes, I have. Mary Alice, and that's Roger. And then that's Lisa Ann over there.
What?
Yeah, and then Laura's the big one. But we're going to use Mary Alice so that we can get dinner out of the oven for tonight. Okay, so are we ready? I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I just wanted to make sure that it was, can you smell anything? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you smell it?
Yes,
How does it smell? How does it smell? How does it smell?
Smells like bread.
Oh my God. KJ, for real?
Yeah, it smells like bread.
Are you serious?
Bread.
Oh my God. No, it's not supposed to smell like bread, KJ.
What's it supposed to smell like?
It's supposed to smell like Doritos.
Well, Doritos is made out of. Wait.
What?
What's it made out of?
Oh Lord, I didn't even turn this off. Okay. All right. What's it made out of?
I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this out the oven. All right, Sally is done. There she is. It's hot. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is sprinkle a little bit more cheese on it. Let me see. KJ, you want to come taste this for me, please?
Yes,
Okay. All right, so there we go. And then, of course, I need you to film it for me. So we added some Doritos to it. I'm going to put a little bit more of that on top. Where's my sour cream? Can you get it out of the refrigerator, please? Okay. So our salsa is already in there. We're good to go. Do you see it? Oh, it's right there on the counter by the bananas. Okay. Oh, you know what? KJ! Oh! Quit. Darn it. Okay, and we're just going to put that right on top. I don't think that's funny.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Back up off me, little boy. Now, get you close the oven. Do y'all see how good that looks? It looks amazing. Amazing. Okay? Now, the only other thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a couple more of these. We're going to crunch these up.
Oh.
And put some more on top. All right, grab a plate, KJ. I'll grab one. You just need a small saucer. And I need a spoon. Don't you do that. Don't you bring that old ugly container over here. Don't do it. No, that's a top, man. Bring me a spoon or something so you can taste this. You know what? Y'all, how many of y'all got one of these in your house?
What?
How many of y'all got one of them in your house? Right here. This one right here.
I don't be doing nothing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't be doing nothing.
I don't be doing nothing. Okay. Ooh, wait. Hold
my
up.
gosh.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. You see that? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look at that, y'all. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Y'all, this was a quick dinner. It didn't require much. Come on, KJ. You want to taste that? Do y'all see how easy that was? We didn't have to do a lot to get the recipe done. So y'all, it's ground beef, 1 pound. All you need is some Doritos, regular plain nacho cheese flavored. You need some salsa and your peppers. You can use peppers if you want. We didn't. I have Roma tomatoes in here cut up. I have onions. And then I crushed up the Doritos and put them in there along with our mixed blend of cheeses, which is Monterey Jack and Colby. And KJ, what are you thinking? What is it? How is it? It's good? Mm-hmm. It is? That's all I needed to hear for another quick and easy quickie in the kitchen meal on your tips, topics, and talk Wednesday. Super excited that this is done. We did it. We've made another round. But let me tell y'all something. I'm about to get on this Oculus. Okay? Did I tell y'all about my Oculus? Listen, I bought an Oculus. Not only did I buy an Oculus, I'm using said Oculus because I've got a wedding to attend and I will not go to my daughter's wedding looking like this. Okay, y'all can say what you want. You know, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever. But I can do better. I can absolutely do better. And I have to make sure that I am fitting into the dress that I want to fit into, but it has to be rose gold. Okay. And I'm not going to my daughter's wedding looking hoochie mama-fied-ish and looking like some broke down, whatever. I'm going to make sure that I am looking my best, if but for a few minutes. Okay. So what do we need to do different to this?
Add some more cheese.
Add some more cheese. But
this is coming from a dude that likes, I just like cheese. I like a lot of cheese. So this might be the right amount of cheese, but I just like a lot of cheese.
But did you see how it ran?
Yes, ma'am.
That was awesome. Y'all, it was amazing. Make sure you send that to me because I want to share that on my reels.
Well, it's on your phone.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
oh, okay. Well, great. Even better. So, y'all, this is what I need you guys to do. Go ahead and download the KCCR My Brownstone Living app. Again, we're going through some more changes. We just updated our sound. KJ, when does your show come on?
Saturdays.
At what time?
What was it? It was on
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The name of the show is called KJ in the Hall. It's a great way for you to hear what your kids are listening to. Okay? KJ doesn't come on and talk about much except, of course, GTA, what is it called? PS4s and all that. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all about my Oculus. I just told y'all, didn't I? Okay, now I'm being silly. Okay, what else? Oh, so speaking of Oculus, I'm going to be using it and I'm going to be sharing with you all my results because what I like about it, there is an app that you can download to it that I did. My daughter sent me an invite to try it out for 14 days, and it's called Supernatural. When you go into Supernatural, there are so many different games and things that you can play, and I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I'm going to tell you that I am sore as if somebody beat me in my sleep. So evidently it's working, whatever it's doing, but I'm not going to stop because I think it's fun. Like you get to go to all of these different places all over the, quote unquote virtual world. So I'm in the metaverse and I'm walking around. I have an apartment in the metaverse. I have an apartment in the metaverse. I'm starting to decorate it, y'all. This is so cool. So it's a lot of different things that we're preparing for, including the brownstone in the metaverse, which I think is amazing. We're working on that now. I still have not figured out if I'm going to put legs on y'all or not, okay? But that's another topic for another day. Now, tomorrow morning, we're going to be talking about more news and information that you can use. We've got David Allen that's going to be coming and giving you, David Edwards rather, that is going to be giving you the news. I'm going to be giving you news and information that you can use, including entertainment. Ain't no telling what is going to be on the cusp of whatever is the topic. And I hope that it's something new and different, or at least something that I can kind of cover myself. Okay. So how do you listen to the day shift? You listen to it by watching me live, or you can listen to it on KCCR Radio, the app. Make sure that you remember that if you want those spices this month, the Brownstone Blend Starter Pack, which comes with 4 blends, that's going to be your everyday blend, your garlic lemon pepper. We have the turmeric jerk, and we also have the cinnamon nutmeg sugar blend. It comes with 4 recipe cards, and it also comes with your very own Brownstone Living towel and mitt set for the kitchen. Normally it's a $70 value. We dropped it down to $50, and now we're even giving you more value by letting you have it for 20% off. Go ahead and grab the code from the Brownstone Center or also from the Sunday Brunch so you can get in and get it while it is on sale. This is going to be going on for the entire month, and we're probably going to be adding some additional things to it so that you can stay in the know. Don't forget, y'all, I will be talking more about the challenge on Friday. And then also next week, we're really going to bring it home and start getting you guys to register for it. I'm super excited about it. I know that you're going to enjoy it. And this is all that I have. Was that not an easy and simple dish to make? Look at that. Simple, easy, delicious. Okay. And you can add a salad to it, maybe a Caesar salad, or something like that, which, by the way, was actually created in Mexico. So it would be a great way to add to your Latin fare, or whatever you want to call this, if this is Tex-Mex or whatever you want to add to that, and keep it moving. So I'm excited about this. I'll go ahead and share this recipe along with the one from Monday for you guys, and you can get this as your recipe cards for this particular week. And guess where they're going to be? They are going to be in where? Brownstone Living newsletter. Okay. Otherwise, you can go ahead and order it directly from the link above in my bio. All right, guys, this is Wednesday. As y'all can tell, I'm starting to wind down. I'm a little tired. I'm not picking up no more boxes at work. That ain't even in my job description, is it? It is. It is. Whatever needs to be done. Okay. Don't mind doing that. So listen, you guys, 3 things that I always love for you guys to do. Love your life. It's the only one that you have. Live your life to the fullest and enjoy every single moment, because you don't know when your last time on earth is going to be. Embrace it and breathe through every single moment. Don't forget, you guys, I will see you tomorrow morning for the day shift. Have a great night. Bye.